Okay. Got myself a hoodie as well. It's starting to get a bit chilly out. Letters emerges, even hook up the power. Kind of things you do over and over and over. Place them with one click. Fair enough. Instead they're building entire factories, more helping repetitive tasks. No, you make a very, 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 very good point. Make a good point. Also, I think I figured it out, chat. I think I figured it out. Instead of making an entire mess with this copper mine over here, I will repurpose one of Dreb's areas just to supply the wires needed. And just to supply the wires that are needed. So here I'm just going to need to do iron, essentially. Iron screws, well, to be specific, modular frame screws, reinforced plates, yeah, very much. I should remove smart plating because that's being made in the factory itself. Rotors and stators, I believe, is also. I'm just going to have to double check that. So we're just going to be building iron over here. So the best way of doing that probably be this way there. So I'm guessing splitters. Do I want to build them on the edge? How did I build them downstairs? Middle. So we follow the same pattern up here. Middle end. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to type. Oh yeah, we got these power augmenters now. Generates power based on the total amount of power on the attached power grid. The experiment is somewhat able to extract power by blasting it with energy. Does it use up summer sloops though? Is my question. I've never used one of these. Never used one of these. I've still got some, oh, 2 cashew nuts. Lovely. I should give them a try. I have tried some of the geothermal. Actually, no, I don't think I've used the geothermal. I've used them on my solar world. Okay. Obviously gonna need steel rods. Do I need to... I wonder if I didn't remove rods off the list now, and I'm probably gonna need rods. Screw me. Plates. With plates. These don't make reinforced. I'm gonna need assemblers. Okay. Let me go back and let me check if I still need rods again. Does not use them, but uses them for initial build. Okay. So it basically just takes power that you have and gives you even more. Which is kind of insane. Especially if it's a lot that it's given. I need to go double check if I needed rods. I can't remember.
Alright, I'm gonna take a break.
Alright. I can maybe replace
I'll
the...
hop back on later on.
Alright, dude. Try again.
Alright.
Summer Sleep used for initial build, but doesn't require them passively. Okay. I can maybe replace one of my battery farms with it, like in the middle of grid area. I think I've got a perfect idea of where it could be. Like, could fit in perfectly. Sorry, chat. Jason's not feeling well, so he's hopping off a bit. Like, I could put it right here. Like, in between the power grid. Connect it all. I'll give that a try. Put that on the list. Something to try for the bit later on. Right, I wanted to check if I needed rods for anything. I'm gonna need fuel. My jetpack's nearly empty. No. No. Okay, I do need rods. I only need 10. Obviously, I've taken them off now, like, entirely. I know I'm gonna need a lot of rods for screws. So that's fine. If I only need 10, it's fine. Let me get some fuel. Is there any fuel in here? There's fuel in here. Let me also put the next set of alien DNA in. Because they are feeding my points right now for coupons. All the effort was not for nothing. There. Great, those can go in too. I'll let these run out, then I can just put the rest in. Yeah, I'm definitely going to give that a try then. If it's just like freely giving you more power, that would be crazy. So you've got a bunch of summer sloops. And we don't use as many of them. There we go. Okay, back to that side. Was there something else I had to do? Over here, I mean. I may as well head this way and see if I can fix the steel beams. Stators and rotors are being made in the odd factory, if I'm not mistaken. Has to be. They surely are being produced here. Here's rotors, so that's a yes. And this is making the stators. Yep, okay. Basically take them off the list then. Rotors, stators, don't need them. So just screws, wires. Go sort out the steel beams, so the rest is just iron stuff. Basically. Let me go this way, sort out the steel beams, and then go build that factory. Let me do that. I should be able to get, with enough summer sloops and this new power system, I should be able to get... I'll put a summer sloop on the coal mine itself as well, just to be certain. So I'm making more than enough iron. There isn't any iron being produced directly next to it there. The iron comes here and is transported, but this entire side of the factory is basically just not doing anything. They're all full and they're just there. So it's constantly just transporting a full abundance of iron. The coal, however, that's being produced right by the factory is not enough. I'm going to be correcting that. Okay. Do this. Now this is making a lot. 300 per minute. Oh wait, I can't actually put a Thumbo Sloop in this one. It's fine. I think either way it's making enough. So whether I needed another 72. So this was limited by the steel ingots. Okay, 70 to 28. Okay, this is now so 70. So I needed what, 100.5 in total. How much can I get this up to? 37.5. Damn, am I still not gonna have enough? $75, I need 100.5. I'm gonna also need to ramp this up. How much is this needing right now? 150. I'm able to make 112. 225. I need to basically half this. 61. Make it 124. No. Need what? 150? What, 75? 150. There we go. How does this thing look with the... Oh, the fumes coming out the back. That is sick. Okay. I can merge these over here. Merge these over here. So I need 100.5. But I still need 21, basically. Making 30 to supply up top. I'm gonna put Summer Sloop in here. 120, 240. I need 25, 30 going up. And math is hard, Chad. This is all to supply up here, which needs 50 per minute. So I need to get a little bit extra out of it. So this needs 50. I need an extra, yeah, I need an extra 20, 35, 26. If I double 26, I'll just put this at 60 to be honest. I could put this at 60. This needs 120. Make it more than enough. Like that should be good. Make it 135, 120. Then I need to split this off so that it merges in here. That. Gonna split off, meaning I'm getting a little bit too much steel beams now, but enough. And this is running as much as it should, and I'm getting case steel beams that are enough. This problem is officially, you can stamp it, solved. What's up, Awa, bro? How you doing, my man? Been a minute? The steel beams are solved, chat. Now I literally just need to do the iron and then the wire. But the wire I'll do after I do the iron. Because then I'll need to in any case, what do you call it? Work on Dreb's factories. So it's fine. How you been, Our? How's school, bro? Ugh. I'm mapping this so hard right now, chat. My brain is slowly but surely frying. Okay. So here's where we're gonna need to do some work, man. This should also get whatever. It was over here. Now I'm just gonna need to make sure that I've got everything that I need. Am I gonna need iron plates as well? That completely slipped my mind now. Is there anything there I need iron plates for? I can't remember, chat. I'm not going back, bro. I'm not doing it. I don't need a lot of screws. Which is a 1-for-1, basically. I wish you could do with a splitter, like, split off an exact amount. That's what I wish I could do. I'm basically going to need 3 of them for rods. I need to change some stuff here as well. Gonna move this. So that it comes out center. And I'll put another floor up. Very small building, but it's fine because it'll make the height level here better. Oh. What cross is this? Then I can pipe that down that way. So this should be fine. I've been tired. Constantly tired, bro. Work is hectic. Night shift sucks ass. Never do it. Not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, why is the flash constantly going off? Okay, should be fine. As for this, do this in reverse. And then up we go. The first two can definitely be making screws. First two could definitely be making screws. Am I gonna need for... But I don't have rotors, bro. No, Jason's not here. Damn it, Jason. Now maybe just make rotors. I'm hoping I can just make rotors here. These. Right here. Make one rotor. Oh my god. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna have to go all the way back, bro. Oh boy. Well, this is about to start making screws. If I can get it powered up. So... should not be an issue. Which way am I gonna take the cables? No. Why is that an indicator that's wrong? Oh my word. Okay, well, I may as well just... keep it the same fundamentally, and it's okay. Over here, I'll put center, and I'll use power poles. Over there, over here. Why is this music putting me to sleep, man? My word. No power. Oh, I might want to actually, you know, connect this. Right, that would help a lot. It is now producing. That's a pure mine as well, which is fantastic. And it should... I may want, you know... my word. I may want to smelt it. Freaking hell, man. Oh, maybe it's just maybe I want to like smelt this stuff before I try actually converting iron into actually usable materials. It's fantastic, Keenan. Good job. Good job. Chad, you can't blame me. I haven't had to actually use like any of these type of resources in quite some time. Kind of get to a point where you just don't use smelters anymore. Yeah. Can't blame me. Can't blame me. Alright. This is most definitely just function. Now that I'm thinking of it. Like this whole thing, compared to what you asked me earlier, 100% just functional. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to need 3 for rods, 1 for plates. Try to use ore instead of ingots. That would be like I haven't used a smelter in forever. I haven't had the need to do it. Like in so long, actually, I can't even remember. All right, yeah. Just keep them aligned. That's sort of aligned. Is it? That's aligned. Now the thing is, I'm gonna need this to only produce 10. That one's only gonna produce 10. And I'm gonna add one more floor. One more floor for the other production. Again, I can't remember if I actually need any iron plates for anything. So I'll just see if I can split some off. I could make this build even more compact. But nah. I couldn't be bothered. Because you see, it's more or less aligned. So it's fine. Well, I mean, it's still going to get a roof on here, so it's not actually going to be aligned, but it's going to funnel through on this level. So, I don't want to hear it, chat. I don't want to hear it. Fine. Going to be a really much taller factory than expected. Also means this is going to need another floor hole over here. Again, why flashlight? Doesn't want to stay on for some reason. These are not on that edge there, which they could be, but whatever. Whatever, man. Hello? Overlag. Now I'm gonna need screws. Which is what I'm going to be manufacturing now. This one's gonna be the odd. Means I can also do this. And this is going to go out that way because I want to put a assembler over here, but I need screws. This is going to be the 10 rods per minute. Just power this one. Screws. I'm going to need a lot of them because I need to go make rotors in order to make an assembler, because I could have gotten it already by going all the way back, but that's too much effort. So I'm not going to do that. Meanwhile, this can funnel through over this way, which is going to go into mergers. I'm not going to put them in yet. The only thing is I might need... I think I'm making modular frames at the odd factory itself. So realistically, all I need here is reinforced plates. How many do I need for an assembler? Or how many do I need for a rotor, actually? $25, so I need 100. Yeah. There we go. I think I'm making it there, if I'm not mistaken. I was making it at the other factory, but I think I'm making it at the odd factory itself. I hope. So I just need reinforced plates here. I hope. Otherwise, it's going to be weird because I'm going to need a whole floor just for an extra assembler, really. I don't want to do. See how it goes, though. And this also needs screws. Okay. I'm going to have to really do some mathematics out here. Means I basically need... my word. Unless... Unless... No, but... No, I'm being stupid. And I was gonna say, unless I go through for another... But that's not making screws. I'm gonna need to make somewhat of an abundance. I have to pull out some mathematical algorithms out here. Force plates, so I am gonna need iron plates now as well. Shit. Well, I am making iron plates. What am I saying? I'm stupid. That's not working. I'm gonna need another floor. What do I need to make modular frames? Okay. Yeah, no. I'm gonna need another floor. Again, I could make this way more compact, but it's gonna be too unneat. It's already unneat as is. I don't want to make it worse. That's a big no-no. I just want it to work, man. At this point, I'm thinking it would be easier just to have reorganized the actual iron factory, but I'm already doing this now, so this is kind of one of those build and forget. Like, don't even have an entrance towards the factory; it's just there, bro. This is the only thing I need. Am I gonna need an extra floor? Can I get on the pole, please? Am I gonna need it? That is way too close. Would it fit? No. No. Absolutely not, no. Alternative solution, of course, being that I just use wall mounts instead. In which case it would fit. Bro. Those are annoying. I mean, I can just move this back as well, right? Literally nothing stopping me from doing that. And that would solve the issue. It's certainly a factory that I will never ever come back to, that's for sure. We need a smart splitter. I probably don't have the equipment for. None. Fantastic. Okay. Fine. This pole is also in the way now. Bro! Oh my god, dude. Just to recap, what's the current plan? I'm making the iron parts right now. All of the required iron parts. Oh wait, I don't need a smart split. I could just split it off directly. I'm making all of the iron parts that are needed to be transported and flowing them into that train station over there. So that's pretty much the final things that we need for the odd factory to be optimized and running properly through the train system. I can just put a splitter here. Which will in turn go in there. This will merge with whatever here. Issue now is, well, I don't need this pole to be fair. I don't need that pole. But technically, if I were to do this, it should work fine. And then the only other issue, I wish, this is one thing that would be really cool in this game, is if there was like the ability for a merger or a splitter to be used vertically. Like for it, like this to be going directly into a merger, for example. I think that would be a cool idea. I've had a few situations similar to this one right now where I want that. I don't know. Just a thought. Like a vertical splitter merger type deal. Like that would work. And this is making now. We're supposed to be making reinforced iron. And this can just power this because why not? I just need to run the numbers for this as well. This is my only issue right now. This is not working great. Of course, put a three-way merger here and have that going out around the building. This, let me guess, this is, it fits. Well, I be damned. I be damned. I'm making this thing fit on 3 floors, chat. And nobody's gonna stop me. It's 1.1, so soon then. Vertical merging splitters. Dude. Release 1.1 now, man. I'm not switching my server onto experimental, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, this literally just needs to make 4.5. So it's pretty much making 5, which is fine. I'm gonna need to run the numbers of the screws and stuff, though. Which I shall. Come on. Okay, bro. What was that? This is legit a build and forget factory. I will never ever come back here. I'm literally just there. It'll always be there. But you'll never look at it again. But it's gonna be there. In your nightmares. Alongside all of your diminished hopes and dreams. It will be there. And you will be scarred for life. To be honest, I'm gonna take this all the way around on base level. Using wall mounts. Ah. It's save game compatible. Includes other cool things like unlimited nudge and vertical nudging. I did see that, yeah. It's very tempting, but no. I'll wait for the full version to come out. After all, it is, you know, you got to keep in mind, it is test servers, so there can be hitches and bugs, which is why they put it there in the first place. So, for me personally, I'm not one to take the risk, of course. But like I said, after today's stream, we're going to be taking a break for a little while from the game. So all in all, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine because we're going to come back and it's going to be version 1.1 most likely. Or maybe before then. I don't know how long they're going to take to release the actual version. But nothing to worry about. For the time being, we're happy. If it so happens that it comes out by the time we start playing again. Because I don't necessarily have to take a break from the game. We want to beat the game, but like the issue is we're going to get very close to the end and not have enough coupons to really go through and get all the achievements. Even though I'm going to come back and play, but you know, it's a server based around friends. So that's the reasoning for it. Otherwise, I would have probably just done that. To be fair, I would personally be playing like a solo world on that. Okay, that is in. It is also in, so that's gonna power all of them up there. Now, and yes, it's not going to be the prettiest thing, but it's going to work, damn it. Which is, I'm going to carry the actual alongside the outside. Bro. Let it go. Let it go. Thank you. Let it go. Let it go. Ow. Make sure I'm level here. That's not acceptable. I'll do it this way around. Fine. That's doable. Now I gotta optimize it though, before I close it up and forget about it. So I need 5 of these per minute, which I need 4.5. So this is fine. Rods I need exactly 10 per minute, which these are now obviously making in abundance. I need 265 screws though. 265. So I'm going to need an augmenter here. 265. That's why I'm going to put at 200. Because here is obviously going to be piling in here. It's taking 60 per minute. So I need 65, 125. Gonna make 100 at the most. So 200 is too much, 160 is too much, 120. Okay, I don't need that, so I need what? Let's put 63, 126, which is 266 at any given time. It's split 50-50, so 60 is gonna go here. Well, 60 is going to go there. It's going to be 63 going in there. It's going to be 63 left over. So actually I need a little bit more just to be safe. Let's put 65, which is going to splitting it off at 65 each side. So that should actually be perfect since it's a 1-to-1 split ratio. Easy peasy. Problem solved. Don't give a shit anymore. Close out the factory. Our job here is done. And 10 rods is also being made. So that's peachy. As easy as that, chat. As easy as that. I'm gonna need more of this though. Now this does of course mean as well that I'm not really getting normal resources to file into the factory. But I think that's fine really. Generally speaking, like I said before, I don't go there for the sake of resources. I've got factories for everything on my own. So, should not be an issue. And you know, chat, whether or not this actually works in the end, and because I said there's always a consideration of how much time is being, how much time is going by for every time the train has to go all the way around the map. How much is being accumulated, the fact that the conveyor belts might not be quick enough, so there's going to be an overflow of certain materials, like there was before. Not to the same level, but when you leave a server running for like 200-300 hours, it might cause that. But yeah, it should be better now. And the focus is higher level materials to be racking up within the storage depot, rather than ordinary materials, and the excess amount giving more coupons. Also, why am I doing this? I don't have to take the whole long way around. Should be switched off, even if they only produce base elevator items. Should be switched off. I'm going to get max coupons, then start setting all future factories to have sinks built in. Sink all so overflow to go to sink. Yes, which is why I decided to just switch it around and set the iron factory to just go. What is that? Days since last incident. Is that a new thing? I don't remember that being in India. Did they change things around here a bit? I swear they did. Are these seats here? I feel like they changed the space, and like that's new. Obviously that went down to 0 now because I just hit respawn. We have little safes. Things have changed. Also, where do we cook food? We only got a microwave? That's about it? You're telling me if all of this we still use trays, bro. Okay. That's what I've started doing now. Also, Dreb's factories, speaking of sinks, that's what we're going to be doing with Dreb's factories now, because they all just resources that are piling up with no use. And I'm also going to get copper from the factory over there, which is what I need for wires, which is the last thing that we need to have running through into the factory now. I think we're doing a good job, Chad. And whether or not it works, I've been having fun, so I don't really care. Okay. One thing I want to do is get rid of the excess quick wire that is way too much currently. Got a major abundance of this. Also the power augmenter, I'm going to be trying that out. And then I need to run Dreb's old factories through into recyclers or sinks. I just call them recyclers, bro. They make more sense. Switched off even if they only produce space out items. No factory should be switched off. Oh, that's what you meant. You know, that's, I mean, yeah. Like this over here should also have a sink. And I'm probably gonna build one. Like depending, like we still got a lot of time left on the stream. So this, I did set the right number for this, but there's an overflow here of quick wire now. Major overflow. You at 8k elo? I might hop on CS in a little while. I'll see though. Good job though, bro. Watch me join and just lose every match. Yeah, I'll let you know, dude. Probably maybe like after 6 or so. It depends. Because Jason went and took a break. He's not feeling great. So I'm just running things through here on this side. I think I'm gonna build that awesome sink like now, to be fair. Because this place over here is literally just, oh, right. I think I'll just build it up here, to be fair. On the top of the thing. Why the hell not? Because this place is literally just quick wire. And way too much of it. But this is a tight fit. This is gonna be a problem. So I'm going to make a temporary thing. It's gonna look hideous for now, but it's gonna work for the time being. Just to, I'll deconstruct and fix them in a little while. Just to get the awesome sink up here and actually running through. I don't know why I haven't really built the awesome sink on the different factories, because there's way too many resources like everywhere. Now, That's not gonna work. That might though. Yeah, I don't actually need. Was level with that. Actually, I don't even know if that is connected to anything, to be fair. I think it is. I hope it is. Soon find out, I guess. And the answer it is. I don't want to go through the train. Gotta go. Good luck further. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you sticking around. The advice, the chatting was awesome, bro. Hope to see you again. Not going to be streaming next weekend, but probably, definitely the weekend after. Next weekend I am going to be home. But I appreciate it, man. You're awesome. You have an awesome day further. And much love to you, broski. Okay. Well, we'll let all of this just run through, I guess, so that we can get rid of the... I should do that now. We can get rid of all the abundance here. It's gonna probably take a while though, because there's a lot. I'm gonna have to come back and forth a little bit to do this. So much of my inventory as well. Yeah, we did come and do this, so that's fine. That's out of the way. I'll come back and sort that out. Now I need to... It's the power augmenter. Turn it on all the machines again. That's also something I need to do. And running Dreb's things into a recycler as well. What I need to do right now. And then of course we also need to finish all the tiers. Man, we're doing a lot right now. I don't know if Jason's actually done with the ammo factory. It's fine though. Even if he isn't. That all has to be run into here, but... Here's that other... The coal truck that I already forgot about again. Yeah, and we've collected so many coupons. The stream so far though. What am I gonna do now? Let me check out that power augmenter to be fair. What do I need for it? Generates power based on 10 summer sloops though. That's a bit hefty, but it's fun. Based on the total power on the attached grid, experiment to know if some are able to extract power from the summer sloop by blasting it with energy. Okay. Got all of those materials too. Much higher floor though. Motors. Loki, want to play some Tarkov again? I do too. I do too. I don't have it in store right now though, unfortunately. But I do too. Where the hell is... Okay, I need 50 of these, and then I need some computers. I do too. That thing... No. They've been putting out hella updates and content. They optimized the game. That's the update I'm looking for. Have they made the game actually playable? How big is this thing? It's probably gonna be. Oh boy, yeah. Gonna be big. Will it fit in between here? Is what I want to know. Yes. Might just. Oh yeah. Oh, that's Jason. What? That is sick. That's all I'm gonna say. How many things can you plug into this? And also, does this... That is sick! What the fuck? Okay, how do I connect this though? Is it only one power? In that case, I'm gonna run it through the same grid. And... doing something. God, maybe I don't want to be standing in the middle of this. Oh, it's like blasting the summer sloop. Is that what's going on here? Okay. Static power 500. Circuit boost 10%. We were at 6,000 something, right? Okay, so it's giving us 670. It's not as big of a power boost as I thought it might give. But it's a power boost, and it's basically free. If you know, account the 10 summer sloops it costs to make this thing. And obviously, the more power you're producing, the more it's producing, right? So, all in all, I'd say it's a win. And it looks cool, so who gives a shit? I do, however, want to fix this up a little bit. It's just big and cool and... I mean, look at that thing. It's cool. It's worth the batteries because we never use the batteries. We've got batteries fucking everywhere. Okay, the rest, well, this is gonna take a while, but the rest we can pile through there. You optimize, what? Optimize your PC for the game specifically? That's crazy. Look at that thing, it's sick, bro. It's cool. And the more power you have, considering our entire grid is connected, the more power that thing's gonna give. So it's a win. A costly win, but it's a win. I'm gonna turn these all on now. Wait, no, I'm gonna empty the top first. So everything's only been optimized now, and I'm still gonna need wires. That's gonna be an issue. I'm gonna get those in a moment. Is this thing empty? Oh wait, no, it's not empty. It's busy piling up. I think it's been optimized in such a way that it's going to be running through smoothly now. Let's see though. Yeah, that's a lot. um, just for the sake of it, I'm going to take pretty much everything. I want to clear it out as much as I can, really. Because things have been working the entire time. So they've been overstocking again. So I need another recycler here. Oh boy. Okay, so what I need is I still need to get wires. I need to do the other tiers, like fill out the parts for all the tiers. And then I need to put all of Greb's stuff into recyclers. That's about it, really. In the meantime, though, I think I might turn these back on. Let them start running so long it's fine. The server will correct itself in like 200 hours. Okay. That's everything here, right? I believe so. Such a satisfying click sound, I gotta say. Yeah. Everything back on, everything running again. Everything should be optimized. I hope. And whether it does or not, I'm still gonna be getting a lot of coupons, so it doesn't matter. It don't matter. Still rich. And can't hold me back. Yeah, these are gonna cause a bit of an issue because it's too much stuff filing through right now. For the meantime, I should just literally just stack everything in there, to be honest. Number sloops, that, and ammunition, and yeah, okay. For now, I'll just put it in there. Tier, wait, I can probably take a bunch of the resources that are here and finish the tiers, though. Need 50 computers, I only got 40. Need more copper sheets. I got a lot of steel pipes. That's fine. I need a lot more copper sheets. Don't have. Okay, copper sheets and computers. Where's copper sheets? Floor 5. And computers are floor 6. Copper sheet and computers. Good part, no. Okay, here we go. 600, huh? And computers. Just need 10. I'm gonna grab extra though. My phone's about to die. Yeah. Complete this tier. Railway signaling. Don't have any use for it right now, but it's fine.
Milestone reached. Train signals placed on train rails can control and improve train behavior. This helps to avoid events where multiple trains attempt to occupy the same physical location. For information related to earlier train events, please refer to your employee non-disclosure agreement.
Chat, I need a suit fix it, bro. I've never seen my agreement. Okay, we need to do this and the blueprints Mark II as well. I've got literally everything for all of these, so I don't have any use for pipelines Mark II, but maybe in the future. And then again, I haven't used the blueprint at all. Is this just bigger? Custom. Is this like the Mark II, like just bigger? Yeah. Dimensions 40 by 40 by 40, which is big. And this is 32 by 32 by 32. Yeah, it's what, 8 by 8 by 8 bigger. Not bad. I can't file them in yet. I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna stretch my legs and then we're gonna come and complete this. The tiers real quick. I'll be back. Let me restart my recording before I forget. And put my phone on charge. Before I forget that as well. Let's get this sorted though. Final few touches before we end off, because I would like to hop on some CS tonight as well before I get back to work and all the chaos that ensues tomorrow onwards. Enjoy the weekend. We're busy with again. Right. So we need plastic, rubber, and those. Where would those be? I'm guessing higher floors though. Copper sheets. I need plastic and rubber, man. Plastic is there. Rubber floor 4. And then the heavy frames. I'm gonna need quite a few frames. Let me just get the stuff that I need for the next phase as well. Or for the next tier. So 1,400 rubber, concrete. I need... Why not have more of those materials here as well? Let me just make sure. New. Okay, so 1,400 rubber, 100 PCs, 150 of that. Concrete. Easily doable. Concrete's bottom floor, I'll get it when I get back. I have to go all the way to the top floor anyways. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 1,400. 1,000 plastic. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 150 heavy frames. Top floor. And I need computers as well. Heavy frames, 150 of these. And then 100 PCs. Then it was just concrete. That's pretty much it. Concrete, And then we've got everything for that. Then we still need to do the copper factory setup and the recyclers before we end things off. And we leave the server to run. 1,500. Okay, we should have everything now if I'm not mistaken.
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are reported instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
Ah yes, they were talking about those type of pipes, definitely. Definitely those pipes, cat. I too think about pipes all day. My word. I need this factory set up, man. Dreb started it and never finished it. It's gonna make ingots, which is gonna come into here and make wires. And then it was gonna go around and do something over there. This is also going in and making that, which is gonna make copper sheets. I get it. I saw his vision. Damn it. I saw the vision. I will destroy the vision. I need a transport route. Over this way. I apologize, Dreb. Yeah, well, let me bold it. I want to bold this exactly. I think there's a rock behind here as well. No. Okay. Way too much stuff. Yeah. Figure this out quick. I need the biomass. I need the biomass. Need a little biomass. We need a little bit of biomass in order to get this cleaned up so that I can make a transport system, yes? What am I doing? I'm not even going to color code this, because if he comes back, then he knows exactly who did this. Truck station. I need rotors. Of course I do. Need rotors. me go get rotors. I need a truck station and I need a tractor. So I just need rotors. Oh, where am I going? I can just get rotors here. Where the hell is rotors though? Probably a higher floor. Yeah, floor 5. Rotors. Got it. That's all I needed. I need some type of fuel for this though. That's the issue. I don't know where I'm gonna fuel these, to be honest. Okay, working fine. That's fine. I just need fuel. In order to make this work, I just need fuel. Where to get fuel here, though? That's another question. Unless I manually stockpile it, but that's just like so much freaking effort, dude. Does this station over here not carry fuel, though? I can make this carry fuel. This is where it's gonna need to go. This does not get fuel at all. But I believe I was setting up a system for fuel to be transported here. So if the truck can get fueled here, it wouldn't be an issue. It's just more so how do I get the fuel down here? Yeah, I actually don't know how I'm going to do this. This is not carrying fuel, is it? Not carrying fuel. Anymore, at least. I just gotta think. There is a truck that comes by here that can bring fuel. And there's no, by chance, coal around here. Not anywhere nearby, I don't think. No. Yeah, it's really far. Well, this is a bit of a doozy, chat. Little bit of a doozy. Little bit of a big fucking doozy. How do I get fuel over here? That's my issue right now. I need it to be running consistently. That's the thing. Because I need it. That's the only issue I have right now is getting wires all the way over here. What are you doing in my power augmenter, bro? Are you good? Man's wild in chat. He's just big chilling in there. Unless there's a way for me to get wires here, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to look at this again. I'm gonna need to take another look at this. Because there's a fuel vehicle that goes by there, but then I'm gonna have to redo its entire routing. I don't want to do that. It's carrying fuel for all of the factories here. The alternative, of course, being that I get copper wire here by the actual copper factory. But it's difficult. It's tricky. I'm gonna have to do it though. But it's gonna be too much. That's the problem. I'll need to put a smart splitter so that it takes priority there. Otherwise, I'll just have an abundance of wires going through, which may not be the worst thing in the world. Or is this already at like max? It's not even at max capacity. So I need 70 wires extra. So maybe, what would be the max capacity? 150... 150, so that'll be an additional 28, 50, 60. My math is terrible. 50, 56. It's not 70. It's not 70. But it's doable. Not 70, but it's doable. It's gonna split it half, though. That's the issue. That's the issue. So I am gonna be at a loss, technically. I didn't know that could do that. I knew this could do this, but not the other way. The best option here would still be smart splitters. I'm gonna have to do smart splitters. I'm gonna have to do smart splitters so that it only works off of overflow. So I need AI limiters. Is there any AI? There's no AI limiters. It would have shown me. Fuck, dude. With the overflow, it might be doable. It's just gonna mean that I have too little wires at any given point. but not by much, if that makes sense. So it might be okay. I'm still going to have to just let this whole system that I've done today run and see how it works out in any case, so I don't even know. So I may have wasted the last 5 hours and 15 minutes, but hey, you know, you try things. That's how it works. That gave me a fright. I didn't know it moved that much. I just need air limiters. Gonna be high up. It's a high floor. I'm not gonna look at the list again for this. I need to get rid of all this as well. I also know that it... Ah, there it is. I know it's on this side. Take a full stack, to be honest. And then all the way back. Yeah, I'm going to be running at a loss because I don't have enough wires at any point going through, because for some reason I've got a really small copper factory. I don't know why. I think it's just because I've never needed more copper wire. Now I do. But it's fine. It's A-okay. Oh yeah, I need to also put in the parts for the next tier. But I got started trying to rework Dreb's factory for wires, and then I obviously found out that it didn't work. That's why I'm doing this. ADD be hitting, chat. ADD be hitting. It do be hitting, though. It do be hitting. It's forgetfulness on steroids. Okay. So here I just need to replace them with smart splitters, basically. That's a wild way to come into the stream, Galaxy. What's up, dude? How you doing, man? Holy shit. Smart splitters. I hate that. I hate everything about it. Are you blushing right now? I'm literally not. But okay. I'm doing well though, man. How about you? How do I wanna... You know what, Chad? You know what? You know what? Just to make it look... And then... that's horrible, bro. That's horrible. Okay, now it's not gonna work this way. Gosh damn it. Merger. That way. I'm just trying to make it look somewhat neat. Are you crying? What the meme you remind me of right now. Okay, smart splitter. Front way anyway, right side. It's not going to be overflow though. Will it ever overflow? I mean, at some point it's going to overflow, right? At some point it will overflow because it's going to pile up too much and then it's going to be fine. So, at some point it will start working. Okay, copper is now sorted, which means all of the optimizations are sorted. I'm good, man. Only play with you. Nah, don't worry. I know. I'm glad to hear you doing good, man. How's your day, though? How's your weekend? If you're on weekend, I don't know. You might be at work right now and wishing it were a weekend. Don't worry. If that is the case, I know exactly how you feel. Okay. So, chat, we got that done. We're gonna go do the last tier now. That is wild. Absolutely wild. Let's see. Okay, we can destroy this transport system now. So obviously we're not going to use it. I'll fix this for Dreb because, well, I've technically not made any changes to his factory now. But this, I think. Even though this factory is not running, so doesn't matter. Now finish work for the weekend. Just finished playing Satisfactory. How's it going on your side then? Your world. How far you progress. No spoilers though if you're further than me. But this is kind of pointless, huh? Kind of just here. Subtle changes. Okay, this cannot be the only thing he's producing in this entire factory. Is it? Also, the fact that he puts his stuff not center, makes me uncomfortable. Need a sink. Gonna go off. Gonna be too tight of a fit. Yep. This color palette. Oh, okay. Awesome sink. Put it back there. Is that going off? No, it's not. I need power though. I mean, I could literally take a whole power line all the way through there, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, it's got power right here. That's perfect. Ugh. Oh well. You can fix it. Nearly finished phase 4? Well, despite the stream title, I was supposed to be completing phase 4. But, turns out we were only on phase 3. And I thought we were on phase 4. Why am I optimizing this man's stuff for him? Like, there's no point in it. Fine, this is just gonna be coupon points. I don't care about the rest. I don't know what else he's producing in there, but that's the only outway. The only output I see. Okay, here we can go final tier. And concrete. There we go.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones. This improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
Am I on phase 4 or is the game broken right now? Because this is saying phase 3. And wouldn't this be phase 5? Am I wrong? Like, I really thought we were like... I don't know, man. I'm confused. Absolutely no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna need another awesome sink to do all of this stuff, to be honest. I'll just pile like 2 or 3 of them. I don't really know where they go. Put this, I'll just inverse it. Need a merger. Get all of that stuff going. Why is there so many levels to this? Oh, my soul. Let's see, imagine. What? I'm gonna leave it like I don't even I've never seen that, but like it's just I'm just gonna leave it like that. Just let it just go. I've literally never seen that. Hey chat, the game's perfect, okay? Okay, we're gonna leave that running for a while. What is being produced? Okay, this is all running food to be produced, more of that. What else is being produced to where? A lot of this seems to be going. I have no I have no idea what the fuck is going on, bro. Is that all just for those parts? Like is that what this whole system is for? I'm thinking this entire platform is just for these frames. Holy holy shit. Well, okay. Still a couple floors worth of this stuff. So much. 700K? Is that per minute? Per minute, bro. I mean, to be fair, we need like, what's that, 4.2 million? No, 42 million per coupon? So, not actually that much. I can't believe this whole system is just for modular frames. Not modular frames, whatever the hell they're called. And this thing's still piling out. Okay, bro, I'm just gonna crash that. I'll be bothered to wait all this time now. Keep those, get rid of that. Obviously that could just go. That could just go. Get that pulled through. That we still need to do all of that DNA points as well. Which, to be fair, I could just put into its own system, but whatever. That's empty, that's empty. This is still running from the bottom, bottom, bottom. Okay, so these will just run out on their own, basically. Okay. Quite a big chat. What do we still need to do before we end things off for the day? Yeah, these are all running now. These have not been running for the longest time. Okay. We've done optimizations. We've now run Dreb systems through through recyclers, including the other factory on that side. Optimized all the things. We do still need to run those DNA points through here. Everything else is set, basically, and should be running fine. Should be, being the key word. I want to double check the machines that they're all running. This immediately is out of modular frames. Okay. I'm not correcting stuff right now. This needs to be making stators, which is what this thing produces. These are low tier parts though, like they're not major. And this obviously needs wire, which hasn't come through yet. I was right, we are making smart plating here directly. The train system needs to still catch up a little bit. That's why I can't really make sure that everything's not working as intended yet. Plastic hasn't come through yet, that's fine. Very sure I just dumped a bunch of it anyways. Yeah, there's a lot of things that haven't really... I know there was an overflow of wires at the top. Automated wiring. Those should get produced in-house. Gets produced here. Rubber's still going to come through. There was too much wire at the top, I know that. Because that was filling up for a long period of time. Why is the game basically breaking now? Yeah, there's way... See what I mean? There's just way too much wires. That's why nothing's getting ran through. I believe that's pretty much it though. If I'm not mistaken. We finish all the tiers as well. Yeah. I'm gonna have to correct the stream thumbnail. Oh, there's still all of this stuff as well. I need to file through the recycler. Ugh. Eventually. And then the rest of the DNA. I think we still got like 3 storages worth of DNA, if I'm mistaken. No, this one's got... Yeah, I think it's 2 more. It was like 2.5. Yeah, okay. So that's literally it, really. We've done a lot. In the space of less than 6 hours, we've done a lot. from here on, the factories are, well, the server is just going to be, I run the server every day for like 12 or so hours. How much is the server up to now? 615 hours in total that the server's running. Should be getting a lot more coupons now. I mean, we went up like 200 and something coupons today alone, but that's because of all the DNA and all the junk that I've thrown out as well. So that's great. We've tested our power augmenters. We've finished all the tiers. We've optimized this entire, to a degree, we've optimized this entire place. Made a bunch of changes to different factories. Helped out Jason a little bit on that side, whatever he was doing. He wasn't feeling well though, so he opted off. Put Dreb's recyclers or Dreb's factories into recyclers, since he may or may not be joining again in the future. No idea. I don't even know if his thing is working, to be honest. May have been a complete waste. Like, I see his factory is working. I don't know. I know that side is working. Also, once again, RIP Dreb. What else? Complete all the tiers. Got all the parts for the next phase to go in. I mean, I see that is a great success. Yes, I'd say so. I'd say so. Holy moly. Now, from here on, we are going to take a bit of a break from Satisfactory, since that's like been one of the only things I've been streaming like this whole year so far. And we're just going to leave it to rack up a ton of coupons and materials. Then we'll be moving to phase 4. Again, I thought it was... No, I am just being stupid. We were on phase 3 and I just titled the stream and my thumbnail wrong, and I have to go and correct all of it. It wasn't clickbait, it was stupidity. There's a difference. So we're just going to leave up everything to rack... Well, we're going to leave everything to rack up coupons and resources until we come back, which might be on the release of version 1.1, but I don't know if I really want to wait that long. So kind of just have to see, really. And by that point, we should have a lot of coupons. And be ready to beat the game, essentially. Well, phase 4 is probably going to take a while. And then we still got the final phase as well. This just doesn't make sense to me because we're on phase 3. But I can't take tiers 7 or 8. This is probably phase 4 and that's phase 5. That has to be a bug in the game. Because we're on phase 3 and we can't do these. So either way I was wrong and we are on phase 3, not phase 4, but that has to be bugged. I could wait for all of this to go out. I might just do that, but I'm not going to let you all just sit here and wait for those resources because I got nothing else to do right now. From here on out, it's basically just going to phase 4. Which I'm not going to do without Jason and everybody not here. Again, I don't know if Dreb's going to join, but... But I'm not going to do that without Jason at the very least here. Even though everything is here and ready to be loaded and sent off. I'd still say the streamers are great. What the hell is that texture going on? Is that my factory or is that a mountain? Maybe something in between. I have absolutely... Oh, it's a mountain. Okay. Yeah, no, I'd say that was a success though, chat. The amount of stuff we did in 5 hours. I'm probably going to go stuff my face now because I'm really hungry. And then, I suppose, just hop on some CS for a bit. Tomorrow it's back to work and suffering and you know, just all that. That's about it, really. I appreciate you all, okay? If you're here on the stream and you have not already, be sure to smash the like button. I really do appreciate it. If you did, it helps out my content a bunch.